Greetings everyone, my name is Limium and welcome to episode 11 of my Minecraft Bedrock Edition Survival Series. And happy Halloween! This video should be going out around Sunday when Halloween hits on the 31st. And I wanted to show you guys, well I'm gonna have to take this off because I can't really see. I had to add this addition to the farm because I was finding whenever I would leave and unload the chunks, our trident in there would despawn. And then we would lose our trident, which was kind of annoying. So now I just have to break in there every time I want to start it. But I added this sticky piston up here, and this stops them from coming through. It just plugs it basically. So then, let's say we leave and we're done with the farm, I can go take the trident, and I've just been storing it down here. Yeah, in this chest. So then it doesn't despawn, and then I have to keep losing a bunch of tridents. So anyways, that addition was added, and I wanted to kick this video off with doing something special for Halloween, because I figured why not. We are just coming in for a landing here back at the base, and I wanted to build a large-scale pumpkin for Halloween, and we didn't have orange wool because I don't have a supply of orange dye. I don't know where a mesa biome is, so I can't get orange terracotta. So I figured if I'm building a pumpkin, why not just use pumpkins? And this farm's been going for a while, so I got about 2 stacks of pumpkins to work with, and then we can start building this jack-o'-lantern. Now we are just coming to the squid farm because I need to get some ink sacks because I wanted to have a black block to do the design for the eyes. We don't have concrete or anything at the moment, so I was just going to get our ink sacks here, and then I was going to just dye some wool. So let's get all of our ink sacks, and I just want to box them all up in the shulker box. I have no clue what this is from, but I'm going to clean it up. Now all I need to do is just dye 5 of our sheep black here. So, there, if I can jump up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's shear all these guys up. And that's really all the wool that we're going to need for this pumpkin design. I don't know why this is, but I can't jump up there. I just jumped. I came in by doing this. I am so confused. Now that we have everything we need, I did a bit of terraforming here and just flattened this out. And this is where we're going to put the pumpkins, so let's get to it. I hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse, and we are back, and this is our pumpkin. It doesn't look the greatest, but I think that's the best I can do at this small of a scale. One thing we forgot though is adding the stem at the top, and for that we're going to need a green block. So I'm going to go to Farmville and grab some slime blocks, and I think it'll do the job just perfect. Now we have arrived at the slime farm, and I just want to make up 6. Oh, perfect. We have enough for 6. 6 blocks, and then the finishing touches should be done. And now we are coming in for a landing on the pumpkin. That was pretty graceful. And then we can go up with this. So I want to do it one. That's hard. Okay. I keep like flying with the elytra. Okay. That's really annoying. 3 up, and then 1, 2, and then 1 up. And there we go. It kind of looks like a stem. And now I just want to do the inside quick. There's not going to be really anything in there, I just want it to be a little message. Now I have finished the interior, so if I take you around back here, we have a little iron door, and I can press this button. And then I also put jack-o'-lanterns in the corners, just so it kind of lights up this build at night. And I wanted to add a little sign in here, and I'm just going to write, Happy Halloween, exclamation mark, 10/31/21. There we go, and now we have our nice little pumpkin. Now that we're done messing around with pumpkins, I want to get to what I really wanted to do in this video, and that's going to be building our forever base. We've been on this jungle island for a while, and I think we've definitely outgrown it. We just have our beginner farm over there, our little starter house that we're still making work. We have our cave, and now I guess we have a pumpkin. but I want to move over there to the extreme hills biome. And to do that, I want to actually start using our prismarine. So that's why we built the Guardian farm. I want to use the dark prismarine, hence the ink sacs over there, and do some spruce and dark oak builds. So what we're going to need to get to first, if we want to build over there, is we're going to need to go get ourselves a lot of dark oak and a lot of spruce. So let's get to it. We are just flying over the iron farm now, and this is where we're going to get all of our dark oak. So first we're going to get dark oak, then we're going to go over there, get our spruce, and then we're probably going to get some oak too, which is all over the place. I figured I would take this time lapse as an opportunity to update you guys on my channel and future content that you can expect to see from me. First of all, I wanted to let you guys know about a future SMP I will be joining, Block Breaking SMP. I'm guessing that most of you already know because you can see my channel trailer right on my homepage, but for those of you that don't, I just wanted to inform you. I will be taking part in a new SMP once 1.18 releases. With my current series, I'm hoping to get to around episode 20 and then I'll end it. I'm looking forward to going back to my roots, which is Java Minecraft. I gave Bedrock a chance on this series, but unfortunately it has disappointed me with the sheer amount of bugs. But I'm really excited to join this SMP, and we already have a great community. And I wanted to say, for any of you that are fellow Minecraft content creators, I would highly recommend applying to join if you're interested. But that's all I had to say, so let's kick on with the video. We are back now from the time lapse, and we now have a shulker box full of dark oak logs, a shulker box full of spruce logs, and a shulker box full of oak logs. So we're going to be set for wood for the build. And then we're going to need dark prismarine, so I need to go get that. But one thing I wanted to address was that I actually threw out my sword while I was doing the time lapses and getting the trees, and as I clicked Q when I panicked when a creeper came up, it blew up my sword. So now we are swordless, so we are going to need to enchant a sword at some point, but for now I just want to go get that dark prismarine so we can get on with the build. We are now coming in on the Guardian farm, and we are going to need to grab as many shards as possible here. Oh, I should have brought a shulker box. That probably would have been smart. We're just going to fill my inventory. You can hear them chirping or doing whatever they're doing in the background. And we're going to head back and then see how many dark prismarine I can make with that. We're now back at the base, and I'm going to grab a bunch of this stuff, and then I'm going to turn my ink sacs into black dye here. Let's turn that on the black dye and then see how much of this it makes. Oh, we are going to need a lot of shards. That is pretty pricey. I might have to AFK a little bit more over at the farm. From all of those shards, we only got this much. Actually, on second thought, I just want to get this thing going, so I'm going to start gathering up all of our stone and cobble that we're also going to need for this build, and then we're just going to AFK later. Here we are in the location where I want to build the base, and first thing I need to do is start getting rid of all these trees, because they're kind of in the way and I want to start building this. We have this area all flattened out and we are ready to build. I just wanted to show you guys over here. This is where I have all my materials set up, so we have... This is all of our stone and the little dark prismarine that we have. And then we have our dirt and then junk. And then here's all of our wood. And then over here I'm smelting up a bunch of cobblestone because we were running really low on stone. And for the foundation I want to go with stone brick. So this is all just smelting up over here. And now we can get to building the foundation of the base. I have a little frame now of the house, and this is where our little pillars for the foundation are going to be. So now I'm going to take all of these guys up and then do stairs on either side and then do a back wall. I now put all the stairs into place, and now we need to do this back wall. So I'm going to do a little bit of random variety here. So the blocks I'm going to alternate between are going to be andesite, cobblestone, and stone. So for this one, let's just finish it like that. Yeah, just like that. That looks pretty good, and I just want to carry that across and just kind of randomize it a little bit and see what we can get. I've put all the back walls into place, and it looks pretty good. I might want to change some of these around a little bit, but now I want to throw the logs on the top, and I think this will look pretty good because I tested it in a creative world. So let's put that there. I'll just run this across quick just to let you guys see what it looks like. Let's run these all the way across like that. Yeah, and it's going to look like that across, and I like it because it looks like these are like holding it up and supporting it. So now I'm just going to wrap that all the way around the build. We have the logs wrapped all the way around it, and I'm really liking the look of this. And now for the finishing touches, I'm going to throw these buttons on the end so it kind of covers up that ugly spot where it wraps around like that. And I see we have a little baby goat over here. These things look so cute. They're so tiny compared to the full-grown ones. Now what I want to do is do a little thing that comes out here. And I want to do stairs going up, because this is going to be the front door, so I want stairs that'll go up this way, and then we'll have like a little patio-ish type thing above. Now we have our stairs and little patio in here, and as you can see, I kind of carried along the theme of adding our back wall there and the supports. So if I come up here, you can see this is where our front door is going to be. Now I have the foundation of the walls of our house, so now I'm just going to go through and put oak wood everywhere, because this is the wood I'm going to be using for the walls. And then strip all of it up. Here's the face of the house, and I'm trying to use the bark on all sides as much as possible where you can see it, because I don't like the look of it otherwise. But there's the face. I'm going to need to be stripping a lot of stuff here, and I do not trust the durability on this axe. So we are actually just going to make ourselves up an iron axe here. I just finished placing in all of the walls here. And let's see how it's looking. It's looking pretty good. I just need to dot some windows around because right now these are pretty flat. And then also I'm going to need to throw in the quad-sided bark because areas like that and where I add the windows aren't going to look great. All the windows are put into place and dotted all around now. So now I want to start doing the floor. I'm thinking what's going to look cool for the floor is if I use this polished granite, and then in certain spots I'll mix in a little bit of normal granite just to add a little bit of variety. I don't know what's happening. I'm like permanently crouched. Okay, I don't know if that was on toggle or what, but I was stuck. The floor is now in place, and I really like it, because in the creative world, I was doing some testing, and I tried just the polished granite, and that just didn't do it for me. It just looked too checkerboardy, because you can see each square, but throwing in the normal granite was just what it needed to make it look really good. And now, since we can't do the roof, because we need more prismarine, I actually am just going to do the outline of the roof with some dark oak wood, so then we can get that going. I put in the front of the roof now, and I really like it, except for I don't know if I'm going to keep that little overhang up there. That could go, but I think I'm going to add in a little flower bed here later. I think that would look pretty good. But I'm going to start doing like this across this side as well, and maybe add some more lines of it in, and then probably connect it on the top. We seem to have a visitor. Okay, that's enough of that. Jeez, that really hurt. It just occurred to me that if I do fall off of here, I lose 164 levels, so I'm just going to wait out the poison here and get back up to full health. Now we have the back face in, and we also added a little balcony, and I think I'll put fences to hold this thing up. Now I'm starting to connect these with the trim along the bottom, and you can't really see it coming together right now because I don't have the prismarine yet, but I do really like this little pattern that I've been doing where I flip the stairs around each time. It almost makes it kind of look like a gutter. Well, not exactly, but I don't know. I really like the look of it though. Now I have connected the two peaks, and I did it with stairs because I kind of like the ridges. So I think that's going to stay that way, and we're getting to the point where we have just about everything but the prismarine. But we can still do... I'm going to put spruce fences in where the windows are, put a spruce door there, and I want to do that little flower bed up here, I think. We have our little flower bed in now, and I actually really like it. If I could find my spyglass, which apparently I don't have. But yeah, I just have grass blocks in there, and then I have the trapdoors lining it, and then I added in the lantern, and I think it looks pretty good. Now I added in this little overhang right here, and I added trapdoors under all the windows. I think it adds just a little bit because it was looking kind of flat. I did the same over here. And now what I think I'm gonna do is come in here and I might just start doing the ceiling of the next floor. And we have goats that are just jumping all over the place in the house. We have now finished the roof, so let's go in and see what it looks like. Graceful turn there. This looks pretty good. It's starting to look pretty cozy in here. And this goat is officially trapped in here, and I haven't got it on camera, but he's rammed me a couple times, and it scares the living hell out of me. Now that we've done all we can on the house, I came over to the squid farm because I wanted to make sure we had enough ink sacs. But I have some pretty bad news. I had quite the oversight here, and when I decided to build this gunpowder farm above, I didn't think that it literally made this farm not work whatsoever, because it has something to do with this shade over it or something, is what I'm guessing, but this farm is literally not functional. So as much as I hate to say it, we're gonna have to tear the whole thing down and move it about 20 blocks in either direction. So, yeah, that's great. I figured that the best way of doing this would just be taking a block that's easy to destroy, like gravel for example, and just filling this all in so we don't constantly get sucked down, and then we can just mine it all and then this water will all be gone. We have completely filled this whole thing in, so now I can just start, I'm getting hurt, I'll have to make sure to crouch, but I can just dig it all out really quick. I got all the gravel gone, so now we can start digging out the magma cubes. Should just be able to stand down here, yeah. This should be pretty easy. I got the wall and everything gone now. Now I just need to do the tracks in this bottom layer. I'm trying to get this one block here. No! It's so hard. I just want to break it, because it's in the... Oh, I got it. Nice. And on that note, this thing's completely gone, so now we can start moving it. Now we have our new location over here, and it's just to the left of this farm, so it's not covered by the shade at all, so hopefully this one will be functional. Now we have all the rails put into place, and then I'm going to do the unloading section over here, and then we can get in the water part. Oh, I love Bedrock Edition. I can just walk into the block. That is fantastic. I have now completed the collection system here, so I just want to test it out. So I need to get... I swear I just had a... Okay, there it is. So, let's turn this into a hopper minecart. There we go. Let's put it down and throw some blocks in it. And let's see if this actually works correctly. It should. It should stop. Yep, and it's unloading. Perfect. Now we just need to build the main part. I actually have something to do now, so I'm going to AFK at the Guardian farm to get more prismarine, and then we'll come back afterwards and do this main part. We are back from AFK now, and I just turned off the system. You can see I have 236 levels, and that's because I AFK'd overnight. Now let's check our drops. Okay, so we are filled up on shards. Crystals were pretty good. Cod were pretty good. Let's check the overflow chest. Yeah, the shards are just filling the whole thing. But now, we need to go back to the squid farm and finish it off. We are back at the squid farm now, and I just put in the water, the whole top part, and you can see it's working. There's already fish spawning in here, and they're dying. And then down here, I actually wanted to add a sorter, because last time, as you guys remember, it was kind of just backed up all the time. So I have enough stuff here to make a sorter, and I want to separate salmon from cod, from ink sacs, from bones. So I'm going to make that sorter now. Now we have our sorter built here, and we have 4 different categories as well as an overflow chest. So now we just need to go get our filter items and our items to sort all this stuff. I've now fixed this. I had these turned on for some reason, the comparators. But now that should go down to 41, and then we can filter this out. That should go down to 41, and then we'll do salmon on this guy. That should go down to 41, and then we'll do cod here. I just placed a block on accident. Let's see if these are sorting. 21, 22, 22. And that one's still going. Perfect, so now let's hook this thing up in AFK for a while and see how it runs. I also forgot to add the AFK platform, so now it's up there. And then we need to add we actually need some more wood to make this hopper minecart, so I'm gonna grab that real quick. Okay, so we got our hopper minecart. Let's push this off. Please make it all the way there. I don't want to break all that. Come on. Turn the corner. Okay, there we go. And now let's go up there and wait a while and see if this starts bringing in the drops. We are now back at the Guardian farm, and I got all of our shards boxed up here with our ink sacks. So what I'm going to do is turn all of our ink sacks, but some... Can I click that crafting table? Yep, there we go. Into black dye. And then we're going to see how much dark prismarine we can get from all these shards. We have now crafted up everything that we could, and this is all the dark prismarine that we have. So I'm really hoping this will be enough to finish the roof, but let's crack into it and see how far it gets us. Well guys, we finally got the house done, but unfortunately that's going to be it for this video. We actually got a lot done though. We got our house done and we moved our squid farm, which we kind of had to end up doing twice. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, I'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.